Okay, so today we're going to be creating a metal graphic or metal font or banner or band name, metal grindcore graphic, whatever you want to call it. It's just metal. That's all I know. Okay. So first off, as you see here, this is just some basic text. My font, I use Gypsy Curse. You can use any other font. For instance, if you wanted to use Creepy Crawly, that works too. But my favorite would have to be Gypsy Curse. So that's the one I'm going to use for the sake of this tutorial. Alright, so if you're using two words, you want to split it into two layers, and here we go. Okay, so first you type out what you want it to say. My document size, image size, is 1280 by 1024. You can use that size, whatever size you want, but I'm using this one. Okay, so I'm going to move this down just a little bit so it's the middle of the canvas. Alright, so once you've typed it out, my size is the first one's 310 since it's a smaller word, and the second one is 230 points. Gypsy Curse. And it's white on a black background. It's not completely black. It's 7% black. But this is what I have so far. So now the second step, after you've typed out everything you've got your font loaded, you're going to duplicate both layers. Okay, you're going to hide the original layers, take the duplicates, rasterize. Now it makes them layers instead of text layers, just regular layers. Okay, now you got your move tool out, Control T or Command T on Mac, and go to perspective. And drag the bottom point in, not holding any other button, just dragging it in or to the left, whatever, and you get that. Then you take the destroyer copy, or whatever your word is, second one, side right click, and perspective. And you take the top right corner and drag it to the left, and you get that. Okay. And it looks pretty good so far, just need to tweak this one up. Tweak it a little bit. Alright, so that looks pretty good, but we're not done. You take this layer and you go to filter. Now this isn't under your regular filters, it's Alien Skins Xenofx 2. You have to download that or torrent it or whatever. I torrented the whole Alien Skin filters so that I could use these. See, I have the demo, but no. So once you have that, there's a filter that's called Electrofly. You pick that one. Now when you first go, it'll have this glow or whatever, and you want to tone that all the way down. Then inside here it has color, and you just use the color as the font you're using, which is white here. Wait for that to load, and here are all these settings. Now you see well because the background has all these checkerboards, but there's thorns and vines or whatever coming out, whatever you call them, but they're a little too thin, so I'm going to thicken them up a little bit. And that looks pretty good. It's okay. I don't really like it, so I'm gonna I'm going to tone my thickness down just a bit. Alright, so that looks pretty cool. But there's one thing I don't like, and it's okay, so that looks pretty good. And there you go, you have that. Now you do the same to the bottom. You can press Control Alt F and Command and Option and F to bring it back up. And okay. And I don't really like that. And that's it. Alright, so now you got this really hardcore looking. So I'm going to merge those two layers, only the copies. I'm going to go to not my layer properties. I'm going to double click to bring up my layer styles. And then go to bevel and emboss. Bring the depth up, change the technique to hard. That's all the way up. I'm going to change my contour to this cove. Actually, that one looks best, so I'm going to use this one. And then if I want to get funky with it, you know, that looks pretty cool. It looks pretty, you know, whatever's metal for you. Whatever's metal enough for you. I'm going to make mine black and red. Actually, I'm going to make mine red. That looks pretty cool. And I guess you can skip and do whatever you think good. Give it more of an light effect. Put some red instead of yellow. You know, whatever. Just do what you think looks right. Whatever is metal, man. Whatever. Just do it. Nah, I like it just like this. Alright, and there you go. Metal. Just brutality. You can use this for MySpace banner or desktop background, maybe for even your next band's logo. I don't know, whatever you do. It's cool to me.